Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's episode, I am gonna show you the process of changing out an RV toilet in your camper, trailer, whatever you may have. It's quite a simple process and actually very similar to a household toilet. But basically, we like to change out all of our RV toilets for a ceramic bowl. They're much easier to keep clean and they look way nicer. It's fairly simple. You're gonna need your 2 bolts that you attach it to the ground with your rubber ring, or you can get a wax ring. And then you're gonna need an adapter for the water. And basically it's a 1/2 inch FIP down to 3/8 compression fittings. And they go on. This one is, they're all a little different, but this is where this one attaches, and you're gonna put this onto here. And then when we get back into the trailer, we will show you the process of doing all of this. If you do have an existing toilet and not a trailer like ours that are usually demolished already, you are going to basically just remove the bolts that are usually right on the side of your toilets and lift it directly up. And that's the whole entire process of removing a toilet, and it's basically the same process putting it back together. So we got this from eTrailer, and I will link it down in the description below. And let's head into the trailer now so we can show you how it's done. So basically you're just gonna fit it right on and squeeze it on as much as you can, and then you can get a wrench to make sure it's a really tight seal.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you do not need to use any plumber's tape?
No, it's the threaded portion has a little rubber washer in there, and so that's going to keep it from leaking. And then you don't actually want to over tighten it because you could crack the rubber inside. I could show it, but it's right inside here. And so you just want to it's hand tightened now, and then give it like a little more snug with a wrench, and that's it.
Okay, so now that we have that portion on, we are gonna carry all of this into the trailer and show you the rest. Okay, so we have the toilet here. The water line is secure to the back of the toilet. And then it does come with this toilet flange. The reason we are going to be using a wax ring instead is because we did install LVP, and so it raised the flooring. So we need a bigger flange. So you can get a wax ring from any hardware store, and you basically, it has a plastic covering here, and then this is like, you know, the hole, and you just line it up. And once it's on, it's very, very sticky. So I'm just gonna kind of put a little pressure there, but it's not gonna go anywhere. So now what we're gonna do is pick this up, and we are going to put it right over the actual hole in the ground. And first we're going to get the screws. So we ended up having to get longer screws, but these also came with the toilet. If you didn't make any alterations, you should be fine. So basically, you're gonna put these right in here. Sorry, small space. Okay, so you can see there is, the way these are, they fit in, and then, you know, I cannot pull it out. And I'm gonna put one on either side.
That one I gotta kind of finagle in, that's what I said.
And so now that these are in, I'm gonna take the toilet and we're gonna place it here and make sure that these come out in between the holes that you will see on either side. And then you use the provided screws to screw it in from the top. So let's flip it and we'll show you how it's done.
Okay. Let's try and do this without getting wax all over the place, eh? Okay. I can't see.
So now you put pressure and you can see that it compressed it down to the ground and it's really not going to move already. Okay, so we have it all in place. We tightened the bolts down below. We are going to end up cutting these because they're a little tall for these to fit over. But once we do, then we will you basically, just like any residential toilet, you pop those on. And then the last step was to secure this to the existing water line. And now we are going to pressurize our system and we will show you how it works. Okay, so we just pressurized the system. So you just push down. Oh, you turned the water pump off. We got to turn it back on.
Okay.
Okay, let's try that again. So to fill let's see if the water's working. There it is.
Do it again. Oh, no, it's there. Cool.
There you go.
Okay.
RV toilet, easy peasy.
Pretty much the same as a house toilet, but it's in an RV.
And these are really nice because they're a ceramic bowl, so they don't get all like mucky. You can clean them really nice.
Yeah, and the other main difference, most RV toilets have the foot pedal that you see down there versus a handle up top. And you know, who wants to touch it with your hand anyways? So foot pedal for the win.
Thanks for watching. I hope you found some value in this. Be sure to subscribe for more content like this and a bunch of DIY projects as well. I will be sure to link the toilet that we used in this video down in the description below. It came from eTrailer.com. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below and I'll be sure to respond. We'll see you next time. Time.